Hey everybody. Today I'm just kind of taking you on a walk with me. I want to talk to you about some of the things I've had to examine on my journey. Um, First, I want to thank everybody for joining in for the last couple of weeks on my live with Robin. That was fun. And that's the thing, I'm beginning to meet people like that along my journey, along my path. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. So again, thank you all for joining in on my live with Robin. Now you see some of my aspect of the life I'm living. That's in as far as my health is concerned. You have to be healthy. You have to be healthy no matter what age you are. But I'm gonna talk about that some more later. All right, that's in another episode. Okay. Today I'm just kind of enjoying this beautiful fall. Not fall. What is this? I guess because I got my little fall jacket on. It's spring. This beautiful spring weather. Um, March is not my favorite time of year because it is so turbulent, and it's also the month I suffered the loss of my husband. But you know what? I'm resilient and I just keep going along the path. But yeah, I would love to show you where I'm walking right now. It is so serene. It is so peaceful. And if I can inspire you guys to get out there and walk sometimes on a path, you can be in the city, you can be in the country. I'm kind of in both. That's how I think of it. I'm in a little town, so it's a lot of nature here. It's a lot of pathways here. But you just go out and you enjoy it. But one thing I want to do, though, is share 12 ways to broaden your horizons. Yeah, 12. I thought of 12 ways to broaden your horizons. If you feel stuck, if you feel like your life is just mundane and it's not the life you want to live, then I've got 12 ways you can find a different path for your life. So hang on there, and I want to show you some of where I'm walking first, and then we'll start on the 12 ways, okay? Look at this pathway. It's a little rugged because of the gravel, but it's not bad. And if you can see, the trees are filling in now, and I'm loving that. What I love is people have left little symbols along the path. And those who really know me, you know the peacock is one of my spiritual animals per se. And it's because, I don't know, we used to have peacocks in the neighborhood, and for some reason they love roosting on my front porch. We've got a little bench back here too for people who want to rest. But yeah, this is some of where I'm walking right now. I love this path. You know, this part of the path is so symbolic to me, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because if you look right up ahead, there it is. It's just like life. When life gives you that fork in the road, when life changes on you or things happen, and you're trying to decide, which way do I go? Which path is best for me? What do I do? How do I find out? That's why sometimes I take this path and sometimes I take that path. But either way, it helps me get my steps in, which I'm in a step challenge right now. And it keeps me in shape. So, guys, just remember, loosen up. It doesn't matter which direction you go, as long as you're following your path. And you'll know which path is right for you after a while. But let me give you the 12 things that I found helped me stay out and be resilient in life. Oh, look over here. There's a little creek. Just wanted to show you that. Can you see it? I love little bodies of water. Yeah, can you see the creek? Anyway, yeah, 12 things. 12 things that can help you along your path. You know, I've said, people have come up to me going, Terry, how did you do it? You know, you lost your husband, you got into another relationship, and you broke that off because you knew you were seeking, or God was seeking, really, for you to live another type of life. And you pursued it, you trusted, you obeyed, and you pursued it. How did you do it? And how do you stay so active? And how are you so resilient? Well, one way, like I said, I have 12, but the first way is I embrace new opportunities. I research, I look for, I try to find things that I am interested in. That's one way to do it. Always find something that you're interested in. What do you like? Like, you could be interested in a book club. I've done book clubs. I've done cooking classes. I like to cook. I used to have my own catering business, so cooking. And my oldest son is a chef, by the way. Good chef too, by the way. Look forward to his new channel coming out soon. I'll let you know when he decides to do his channel. But yeah, cooking classes, book clubs, hobby groups, whatever you have always had an interest in, that's what you do. So don't embrace that stigma that you're too old to find new friends. You're never too old to find new friends. First of all, you can find friends your age, and second, you can find friends of all ages. You don't have to have everyone your age. In fact, my friendships are broad, from ages 20 on up to probably 80 something. Yeah, and I fit somewhere in between. Yeah, people are interesting. I don't know how many of you go out and people watch, but I people watch all the time, and I find people just interesting. It doesn't matter the age, not at all. Okay, I'm gonna say all the way down to 6 months, because I find my grandkids interesting, and my youngest one is 6 months old. So yeah, look for new opportunities. That's number one. Okay, I know I'm talking to some of y'all out there for real, for real. Embrace technology. I don't care if that's not what you grew up with, and oh, I don't have time for all that stuff. That's that woe is me mentality. Instead of that, wow, it's me. Embrace technology. It's here. It's not going anywhere, okay? Embrace technology. If I can do it, you can do it. Find things online. There are online classes, there are online events, there are a lot of online opportunities. There's even online dating. Even though, yes, I've done that, but that's just my opinion. Don't let me stop you, because you may find somebody to be with from an online dating site. And sometimes you just find friends on dating sites even, and you develop relationships that way. But embrace being online. Look at YouTube. You're finding me on YouTube. Look on YouTube. Look on Facebook. There's a lot of events on Facebook. If you put in local events around me, you'd be surprised what you'd find, and it might be something that you're interested in. So yeah, embrace technology. Look up things in your community for you to do. I had a friend the other day say, Terry, how did you find your new dance community? I said, Google. But yeah, I Googled it. I said dancing in the area that I'm in, and that's when everything popped up. I clicked on it and I joined the community. So yeah, embrace technology. And sometimes, y'all, we got to get outside of ourselves. We got to volunteer. We got to help those around us. That also helps expand your horizons. I know when we had the flooding situation here in East Tennessee and North Carolina, so many people came in to volunteer and help. And I met so many new people during that process, because we were all there for the same goal. We were there to help someone. That also gets rid of your woe is me and makes you more of a wow is me. Go out and help someone else. Go volunteer at a church. Go volunteer out at a community center. What are you good at? Go volunteer, and maybe if you can, go into the school system and teach kids whatever hobby or things that you can share with them. But go and give yourself to others. That is another way to expand your life. Number 4, attend local events. There are so many, and that's where that technology is going to come in. That's where that Facebook community is going to come in. There's so many things in local communities, festivals, especially coming up now. It's almost springtime and summertime, and I know here in Tennessee, we're full of festivals. We can have Dogwood Festival, we can have Leaf Festival, we can have Strawberry Festival, we have all sorts of festivals. So find out what's going on in your community. Your community, no matter how small, is probably known for something, and there's some kind of event that's going on. Embrace that. Go find out what's happening in your community and join the event. You never know who you might meet there. And you know, a lot of times others are coming there by themselves too. You can meet new people that way and just start talking to folks, because folks are pretty friendly. I mean, you should be able to discern who's approachable or not. But go talk to someone while you're there, and you never know when a new friendship might develop. I've done that a lot. Number 5, rediscover old hobbies. What did you like to do when you were younger? Or even when you were a couple? What are some of the things that you like to do? That's the one thing you have to discover. What is it that you like? Like, I was an art teacher when I first started teaching. And I really got into my pastels and painting and crafting and stuff like that. And I haven't done that in a while. I'm going to an event in a couple of weeks that's a painting event. And that's kind of gotten me, you know, my interest sparked back into, ooh, I got to find my paint stuff. This will be a good place to dabble in that again. You know what I mean? So what are some of your old hobbies that you used to do? Is it photography? Like actually photography is not my old hobby. It's kind of a new hobby. But I'm finding myself, because I'm surrounded by so much beauty in nature, I'm really getting into wanting to capture it, you know, in pictures. And once I get my own tiny, that's some of what I want to decorate my house with, are pictures that I have taken of the area. So yeah, find out or rediscover what you used to like. It couldn't hurt. If you liked it then, you might still like it now. And there might be new ways to do it now too. So, you know, go check that out. And a part two to that, number 5, if you don't have old hobbies, find some new hobbies, like learning a new language. I was taking a Spanish class, and I've been studying Spanish for a while now. And I'm getting a little bit better each time. I just need to practice it more and not get so nervous when I use it, but that's okay. I'm still working on it. So I'm wanting to keep developing my Spanish. Necesito practicar mi español. There's other things that I want to do. I had started working on metal art. I want to find a community. There's a lot of artists in this community. I've just got to find the right one that I can attach myself to continue my metal art, because I've got some things in storage. I was working with copper, and I was making a mariposa, since we're talking about Spanish too. I'm gonna say it. I love that word, mariposa in Spanish, butterfly. And I was working on a butterfly before I left Middle Tennessee. And I want to find a class where I can continue learning about things like that. So yes, if you don't have old hobbies, make a new hobby. Go to a dance class. Go to a cooking class. Do something. Number 6, it's quality over quantity. Don't think you have to rush out and do a bunch of stuff at one time, because that's overwhelming. Don't do that. I am one that I do get excited about various different things. Like I said, I'm very multifaceted. So I do a lot of different things. But what I have learned to do is pace myself with it. Get really comfortable in what I'm doing first, and then move on to something else. There's one thing I've learned about myself. I'm easily bored as well. So yeah, embrace, you know, new hobbies. And like I said, number 6, focus on quality, not quantity. Really focus on whatever it is that you're interested in at that time, and stay focused on it for a minute, and then move on. Number 7, step outside of your comfort zone. That's probably the hardest thing to do. walking in a wooded area like this. And I want to show y'all this real quick. Look. Isn't he cute? I love chiming him. Like I said, people have left a lot of things on this path, and I love looking at it. He's one of my favorite things. And when I walk back here, I chime it every time. But this is part of me being outside of my comfort zone, y'all. I'm a city girl. And to be out here in these wooded areas, that this one's now familiar to me, but it wasn't at first. No lie, the city girl got creeped out by a lot of trees. I know that sounds funny, but I'm loving it now. So I'm learning to embrace my new area and step outside of my comfort zone. Yeah, I'm not walking on concrete, I'm walking on pebbles. Every once in a while, I climb rocks too. That's stepping outside of my comfort zone. And for some of it, it's just meeting new people. That's stepping outside of our comfort zone. But that's the only way you're going to expand your life. Step outside of your comfort zone. Number 8, keep an open mindset and develop a muscle of flexibility. Now, yeah, you need to be physically flexible as well. But what I'm talking about is the mindset of flexibility. Just because you did something a certain way all your life doesn't mean you have to keep doing that certain thing the same way all your life. You've got to be open. If you want to expand your horizons, there's a whole new world out there. So many things to learn, so many opportunities to embrace. You've got to have an open mind. Again, get out of your comfort zone and keep an open mind that, oh, wait, maybe I can do that. I mean, honestly, that's one thing about starting this YouTube channel. I'm like, can I do that? I've met so many people, and they were just very genuine people, and they started a channel, and I'm interested in what they're doing. So why can't I do it? If people are asking me the questions about how I live my life, why don't I journal it that way on YouTube and share it with people? So yeah, be flexible, be open-minded. That's the only way you can broaden your horizons. Number 9, prioritize self-confidence. That's probably the hardest thing to do for some of us. I know I'm personally an introvert, even though a lot of my old friends would probably say, no, you're not. But I am. That's how I refuel. I refuel by myself. I like being around a lot of people at certain times, but I refuel, and that's supposedly the definition of an introvert. I have to refuel by myself. I'm a social butterfly, but once the butterfly's wings get tired, she is very happy to go back home and just curl up by herself and read or look at a movie. Well, I'm not really that big of a movie person anymore, but finding other things, self-help articles to read, how to improve your lifestyle kind of things, and just build your confidence that way, because you've got to be confident in your walk of life. You are who you are. Embrace who you are. Be proud of who you are. You are the only you God has made. So walk in confidence. And a lot of times you just have to, especially if you're a spiritual person like I am and a Christian, once you know who made you and you know whose child you are, you can't help but to walk in confidence, because God made you and you're beautifully and wonderfully made. So why not show that confidence and show that light? Number 10 is reignite some old friendships. Were there some people back in high school? Again, this is kind of where Facebook and stuff comes in and it's prevalent. High school that you used to be good buddies with, and life is just, taking you on a different path, and you're no longer in touch. See if you can find them. Talk to them. See what they're doing. Sometimes they're not in the same place as you, and that's okay, but at least you reached out and you sought after them, and you never know. You might can rekindle a friendship or a relationship, and that could just change the whole course of your life. That's another way to broaden your horizon. Reach out to other people. Again, stop being selfish and start being selfless. Go find some old friendships. See if they're in the same space that you are now. And You just never know. Number 11, practice patience and resilience. Guys, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? You remember that saying? Well, neither is your new lifestyle. Mine wasn't. Like I said, I moved from an area that I had been in most of my teenage years and my adult life. And I moved to an area that I had never been in before, except for visiting for vacations, the foothills of the Smokies. That was a vacation spot for me. I didn't know anybody up here. Or I'll put it this way, I knew a handful of people up here. But now, because I have been patient, I've been up here a year now, on a more permanent basis. And I don't know how many friendships I've developed since that time. Number one, the community I'm in, I'm developing friendships in my community. Again, I'm not telling you all the things that just making stuff up for you to do. I'm telling you the things that I have done. I have online communities. That's how I met Robin. Online community, YouTube. Okay? I've reached out and Googled, like I said, my dance community, and now I am teaching dance in this area. Again, I haven't taught dance in a while. I taught it when I was in Middle Tennessee, but now I'm teaching it again. It's expanding my horizons. I'm not telling you guys anything that I'm not doing myself. So just know it's going to take time. You just got to be patient, and it'll happen. When you try new things and different things, if something works, and yay, that's good. If something doesn't work, then move on and do something else. And here's number 12. If you can't find nothing out there that you want to do, then start your own. That's why you have places like meetup.com. Oh my gosh. I was a host on meetup.com when I was in Middle Tennessee, especially after I became, single again. I was part of a trifecta, I call us, where we started a singles group, and we ended up with over 1,600 people before we shut it down. Good friends that we still communicate with a lot. In fact, I was visiting a couple of them a couple of weeks ago when I went to Florida. Start your own meetup. I was also a host for the dance community in that area. Sorry, I got the sniffles now. It's a little breezy out here. So if you can't find what you want, create it. Like, I've gone on meetup.com up here, and there's a lot of things, because this is more of a rural area, that I don't find that I found in Nashville. But once I get a little bit more settled, if it's something I want to continue to seek, I'm just going to start my own. For example, I used to have a brunch club. Things are a little bit more spread out up here as far as places to eat, but I just heard from one of my neighbors that a new brunch place is opening up soon. Hello, it's time to start a brunch club, Terry. So yeah, if you don't find the things you want to do in your area, or if you're in a new area, then go do it. You become it. You become the catalyst of your horizons, of broadening your horizons. And you'll be surprised how many other people might have the same interests, but don't have the same boldness that you have and confidence that you have to start something like that. So yeah, number 12 is, if you can't find it, then you do it yourself. I got 14,000 steps to do today, y'all, for my challenge. I am not quite halfway there, but I'm going to keep walking. But I just wanted to share those things with you. I hope those 12 steps will help you along your journey. I got to make sure I didn't leave anything behind. Nope, I didn't. And like I said, those are the 12 things I thought of that'll help you expand your horizons. As we go along life's journey, we have got to realize that this is not a dress rehearsal. This is how we live. And if there's a lifestyle out there that you want to live, and a way you want to live, and an adventure you want to live, then this is the time to do it. Don't wait. Go out, seek it, find it, stop your woe is me, and become that wow is me, okay? See you next time. I just wanted to add something. I am walking along the path. I'm on another part of the path now, and that's a little dog park. You see the little cutie dog back there playing with its owner? It was just that easy to spark conversation with someone I didn't know. I just said, hey, how you doing? Oh, your dog, oh, it's cute. It's that simple, people. And then I just met another person who was working on their house, and I was asking him about how he liked the model that he picked, and we had a whole 5-minute conversation just now. I found out what his name was, he found out what mine was, and now we found out we're going to be neighbors once we get all our houses located on that piece of property that we're going to. And it was that simple. That's how you expand your horizons. You can't be shy. Or if you are shy, just think of just things that you might have in common with a person, and you see them and just speak. I know so many people that won't even speak to a person if they're coming near them. Just say hi. How you doing? And sometimes they may say, hey, I'm doing fine, or hey, not so good. And that's when you go, oh, what's wrong? And you start a conversation. But yeah, it's that easy, people. Broaden your horizons, please. Another thing I try to do is find peaceful spots to walk in. It's been a little rainy here, and a little muddy, but I love this pond area. It's so pretty. And people just walk around it. Of course, it's not complete yet. There's a little island over there. But yeah, water always calms me. And I think it's so nice to have this in the community. We have another little waterway too, and we're getting more in the community, especially over in the new park. We're supposed to get waterfalls and things like that. But yeah, there's the water. That's when I'm walking around. That's how I get my steps in. Looking at nature and beauty. Look at that. That's another part of the trail. I'm about to hit the rest of it now. So, again, broaden your horizons, people. Look at that horizon over there. Isn't that beautiful? Now that's a horizon. That's a horizon. Your life needs to be as broad as that horizon right there. But it's beautiful. And when it snows, it's even more pretty. And it's just nice to be in this environment. It really is. One day I'll know exactly what I'm looking at and which mountain is what. But yeah, that's where I am. Whew, I really enjoyed my walk and talk with you guys today. I got one more favor though. Would you please like, subscribe, and share down below? I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. That's my first goal, 100 subscribers. So I'd appreciate your help. Also, comment below what you want to hear next. I can either talk about my tiny home journey, because I, believe it or not, have some footage about the mental process and the downsizing process and how I chose the one that I did, the model that I did, and why I did. And anyway, I've got some footage on that. But yeah, and how it is to live in a tiny home community, how I survive in a tiny home community, how I cook and live in a tiny home community. It's really cool, y'all. So if you want to hear about that next, I'll be glad to start showing some footage about that. Or if you'd rather hear about car camping life, salsa dancing life, you let me know below. Let me know below what you want to hear next. If you want to hear more about my carnivore lifestyle, comment below. And then whoever comments what they want to hear the most, I'll prioritize the videos on that. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.